Hello and welcome to this tutorial for the board game Dice Forge. This is the only game I know where you can take out the sides of your dice to upgrade them to something better. For the rest, it's quite an easy game, and here's how it goes. You are going to play 9 rounds and then the game is over. Only if you're with 3 players, then you play 10 rounds. When the game is over, you count up all your extra points. Whoever has the most wins the game. You get some of your points during the game. You keep track of them on your own player board at the bottom here. You move your own little cube up when you get points. And when the game is over, you get some bonus points from the cards that you have collected during the game. All the points are written on the cards in the green laurel icon here. So again, you play for 9 or 10 rounds and then the game ends. Count up your last points. If you have the most, you are the winner. Next, what is a round? A round is when every player has had a turn. That's all. You know who the starting player is, that person got this token during the setup. You go clockwise around the table. When everyone has had a turn, you move this little round marker forward to the next space. So, what do you do when it's your turn? You start each round by rolling your dice each turn. And not just you, everyone does this. When it's your turn, all the players roll their dice. Same goes for you when it's someone else's turn. Then you roll your dice. When everyone has rolled their dice, you immediately take everything you're supposed to get. Just look at what you've rolled. For example, I rolled this. So I go up here. And my other die shows this result, so I go up here. And after that, only you get to go on, not the other players, only you. The first thing you can do after you've rolled your dice is check if you have any cards that have a cogwheel on it. You can use those now. For example, I have this one card that shows this cogwheel. It also shows I can roll one die again. So I choose this die and roll again. And I get this as a reward. The next step is that you can do one action. You can either buy one card from here, or you can buy one or more upgrades for your dice from here. Buy a card or buy upgrades. That's what you do when it's your turn. First, the whole table rolls their dice and gets the rewards. Then only you get to maybe roll again. And you finish your turn by either getting one new card or one or more upgrades for your dice. That's it. I'll explain that a little bit more in a moment, but first an important detail. At the end of your turn, you can always choose to pay 2 red resources to take another action. Your own player board shows you how many red resources you have. My little cube is here, so I have this much. I move it down 2 spaces, and now I can do another action. Either buy a card or buy some upgrades. But you can only do this once per turn. So, how do you buy a card? That's easy. First you say which card you want, for example, this one. Then you move your own little pawn to that space, like this. And then you pay the price and take the card to keep with you in your own area. The price is written on the board. This is the color, blue, and it shows this number. So I move my little cube down that many spaces on my blue track. Done. If the card only shows points, you can take those points at the end of the game. If the card shows a little tornado, that means you get whatever it says on the card immediately and one time only. If it shows a cogwheel, that means you can do this every time when it's your turn again in the future. The information on what each card means is written in this handy pamphlet. One detail. In case you move your pawn to a space where there's already a pawn from another player, then that goes back to the center, and that player can roll both their dice to get the reward. So chasing away another player will help that person. And don't forget, you can only buy one card. Next, when it's your turn, you can also choose to buy one or more upgrades from this board. The price for each panel is written next to it on gold. You only pay in gold. Anyway, shop as much as you want. Pay the price and take the panel. The only thing you're not allowed to do is buy the same panel more than once during your turn. Go down in gold on your own player board. Some panels don't show a price next to them. That's because you can take them after you've bought a specific card that says you can take this. Then choose which die you want to put it in. Choose which panel you want to remove. That goes out of the game. And then put in the new panel. Again, you can do this as much as you want when it's your turn. By the way, I'm using this clip that I broke off an old pen to flip out my dice panels. For me, this is much faster and nicer than using my fingers. In case it's not clear what a panel means, you can take out the handy pamphlet again to get the information. Anyway, that's it. That's what you do during your turn and how you play Dice Forge. Everyone rolls and takes a reward. You can maybe do some extra things with the cards that you already own, and then you can do one action. Buy one card or buy some dice upgrades. If you want, you can pay 2 red resources to take one more action. I told you this was an easy game, and I think it's a fun one. I hope you feel ready enough to give it your first try and that you'll enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and see you for the next one.